What's up, guys? It's the motherfucking Clear Frame Boys.
What's good? We're back.
Porky skipped out today because his beard hadn't fully grown back, and self-conscious.
Low key, he's just embarrassed and self-conscious. I'm sure. Yeah. Oh well.
I heard he called off work all week.
We're gonna make him do another challenge just for that.
Just for that.
Dude. Anyways, this fucking coming hot.
All right.
All right. What do you got?
I don't got anything. I was gonna say it got good response from people.
Oh, about the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the plan. Was maybe. Because we keep, for the last month or two, we kept saying, yeah, we're going to do these challenges. We want to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. And finally, we were like, let's fucking do it. This was the easiest one to do. That doesn't take too much planning, really, or anything at all. It just took commitment.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I mentioned it in the text, in the group chat, and he didn't say anything. But he showed up with his trimmers, fucking razors. Yeah, he had everything.
I'm not going to do it. But
he had his whole kit. So I'm like, yeah, he's going to do it.
Yeah.
I already knew he was going to do it. So
but you know what? We didn't get as many followers as I would have thought of, so we don't have to do the rest,
well, here's the thing. Porky's was just a little teaser, and then ours is not going to come out until we reach the goal. So we'll make a whole video with everyone, including Porky's, because we have a lot of behind the scenes for Porky. We put literally the bare minimum in the episode.
That was just to show people that we were committed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's a little teaser.
Yeah.
So if we don't reach those 100, we'll never receive that.
Exactly.
We'll never release that footage.
So fucking 5 years from now, we finally hit 100. We'll release it
if we don't misplace it.
I know. No,
if the file doesn't get corrupted.
We know how files get corrupted around here, so
all the time.
Yeah.
It's always trial and error.
Fast.
I feel like every episode is trial and error. Now we're getting better.
Yeah.
We'll call it your minute special, dude. But you should know a minute special tight where you're not doing
oh yeah,
and then your awkward laughter, this and that.
Oh, but I always awkward laugh. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
That's how I gotta lose.
Yeah, but I think you should. I'll look up that comedy club. I followed them either on my page or on Clear Frames. But I'll look it up. I think it was every Tuesday or every Thursday, something like that. They do open mic. So
that's so weird. How comedians don't laugh at their own jokes for the unless it's really really funny, and they're almost break character.
Right.
Yeah, but for the most part, they don't really laugh at their own jokes, huh?
It depends the type of comedian that's doing it.
Yeah, because if you see Andrew Schultz, he laughs at his stuff a lot.
Yeah, but also Andrew Schultz, a lot of comedians like him. They do a lot of off the cuff type stuff where they literally they scan the crowd, and they're like, okay, I got a roast. I know how to roast this person. I know how to roast that person. And then a comedian what's his name?
Roasting is a little bit different though, because roasting you're just making fun of somebody else. So you're up there and
but it's not
attention's on you, but it's also you're putting the attention to someone.
But it's not a full on roast. It's more of an interaction, but his interaction is just jokes. There's other comedians that are all right, give me a topic, and they'll throw a topic at them, and then they'll make a whole fucking bit about it.
That's improv, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not like an improv conversation. It's literally almost like Seinfeld-ish, where it's airplane food. Oh yeah, what's up with airplane food? Blah blah. And then they'll go off of airplane food type thing. Just make jokes about airplane food.
Yeah, but see, that's why I heard a comedian one time say that he's you kind of because there's some comedians that just grind and they're just hitting comedy clubs because they want to get their name out there,
oh yeah,
blah, 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 and there's traveling, blah blah blah. But see, a lot of comedy comes from real life. So if the only real life experiences you're having are in hotel rooms, airplanes, traveling, all that shit, yeah, people can relate to it, but not a lot of people. Not everyone's touring,
But they're
That's
also
why they're saying you have to have life experiences to actually fucking
yeah. And actually, a lot of comedians start at not a lot, but I know there's a good amount of successful comedians that started at a late age, and late age is always like 30 or something like that, right? For something,
even some in their 40s.
And that's a lot of fucking stories.
Like
that's a lot of time.
That fool that died. I mean, I don't know if you know who he is, like Rodney Dangerfield. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
I get no respect.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
They had a character of him in The Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
It might have been him. Like he might have done the voice.
It was Mr. Burns' son, huh?
I don't remember, but he was around. Like there's this movie called. Was it All Dogs Go to Heaven? I think it might have. No, there was another movie he did. He did like an animated movie where he plays a dog. And that came out when we were kids.
Can you look up Rodney Dangerfield Simpsons? And then I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Burns' son.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
He was a little heavier set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But he didn't start his comedy until he was like in his late 40s or something like that.
Dang. Was
he was old.
Did he have like any kind of... No, because back then it's different. So he probably didn't have any kind of like following either. He just started grinding it.
There was no social media.
Yeah.
Like he just probably went to comedy clubs.
Because now, like, if you're an influencer, you literally can jump into anything and your cult-like following is going to support you in whatever you do. You know, like Logan Paul, right? He started with YouTube and then he blew up on YouTube. From YouTube he went to podcasting. He's already big on YouTube, so his podcast fucking blows up. Fucking podcasting, he got a big contract with WWE. He only had one match and it was in WrestleMania. Like, that's unheard of, right? Like,
what's
yeah. But like,
I do remember that episode. Yeah, it was him.
Another big podcaster is, well, not podcaster, but big YouTubers like Roman Atwood. This guy, huge following on YouTube, but he's fucking been grinding since like early days of YouTube. And one day he posted, I started a podcast. Here's the podcast page. He made a completely new channel for his podcast page. And the first day he hit 1 million followers.
First day?
But he's got like multi-million followers on his main page. His first day, like out of the multi-million, 1 million went from there to there.
Dude, Logan Paul had this, I guess it didn't go to success, but this fool had, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but he had like, aside from his Logan Paul, like YouTube page, he like started a separate one for like success. Like he was trying to give like life coaching advice or whatever. And he's literally just saying the most generic like shit, like, oh, you know, you have to have life goals. You have to like
Gary V minus 1,000 type thing.
I don't know what that is, but nothing that's like substantial, nothing that like you wouldn't get from any like self-help book or something like that.
Right,
you know?
right.
Or whatever. He's like, yeah, dude, like, you know, like he was trying to like motivate people, and it obviously never took off. I think the page is still up.
It might have been something that, you know, so with him, I respect Logan Paul because he fucking grinds. With him though, like, he posted I don't know if you're aware, but he posted a suicide or a video of him at the suicide forest.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
and then he got so much backlash for that, right? And that's when his YouTube channel,
because it wasn't there an actual body, like, and he was filming.
Yeah, he got a body and camera.
Yeah.
And that's when his fucking channel was dying at that point. You know, you do the whole apology video, all that, but like at that point, it's like, dude, like, too far. And then I think he took a step back, and maybe that was one of those things was him trying to like, all right, trying to get an audience back, and then his whole boxing, you know, is trying to get his audience back. And I think his podcast is what truly like brought him back into reality, but mainly because, I mean, from when he did that video up until now has been years, and he just matured. Because in reality, he was a fucking kid, you know, making those videos. And when you're young or as young as he was, with the amount of money and following that you have, you're gonna do stupid shit, and you're gonna do stupider shit for more money and more followers, right? There's a movie on that. It was on Netflix. It has it's got Machine Gun Kelly in it as one of the actors, but I'm trying to think of the Dave Franco, James Franco's brother.
Yeah.
And Emma, one of the Emmas.
Emma
Roberts. And basically they're on a app. I'm going to butcher it because I cannot, I saw it a long time ago and I can't remember it very well. But they basically have an app where they're like literally trying to gain followers, and they give them dares. And once they do
I've
a dare,
never seen it, but I know what movie you're talking about.
They'll do a dare.
Yeah.
Nerve.
It actually wasn't on Netflix. It was on Hulu for the longest. It's not on there anymore. And I never watched it. I started watching it like the first 15 seconds, and then I stopped. Was
And
it good?
actually
was it worth a watch?
it actually was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But they'll do dares, and every time they completed the dare, they got money. Right? Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's like some like Black Mirror type shit, huh?
Yeah, honestly, it was like a Black Mirror movie. But yeah, they got money, and then they would get more followers because like, oh shit, did you see what they did? So she started teaming up with Dave Franco, and then I think at the end, like somebody, like they started either like going too far where they're committing crimes and they're recording it, they're killing, they're actually killing and then fucking recording it for money. So it actually was a pretty decent movie. It's called Nerve.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
I used to see it all the time. And I'm like, should I watch this? And I never did.
But that also goes into today's world. Like us, like we're gonna face our fears for 100 followers. It's like, it's crazy, right? Like,
what are you guys gonna do for 200?
Let's start doing it. The near fame.
Damn, dude, that really did help you out. Huh?
The Clear Frames Nerve Challenge, bro.
Let's get through the road to 100 first, and then let's fucking just start rocking it. Honestly, if we
Pablo, I dare you to take a shot of ketchup.
Oh, fuck you.
if road to 100 actually works, I'm so down to do it. Like, pretty often. Why not?
Let's get you in a wrestling match, bro. You versus Steve Huey.
Steve Huey will fuck me up. First of all, I don't even think he likes me.
Hey, but maybe he can't touch you if you rent a U-Haul.
Oh yeah,
He's
a U-Haul match.
He's literally a heel, bro. That's his whole gimmick.
No, I know. No, I actually do. I really like Huey. But I honestly, I know he would take care of me like in a wrestling ring, because why would he want to injure anyone?
Yeah, you're
right?
not gonna death match him, bro.
I would no.
Although he did 2 death matches the other day back to back.
I saw that.
Dude. That shit's wild.
Can you go to the Instagram, Pablo, and pull up a picture of fucking Huey, dude? He was all bloody.
Yeah. I actually have the picture. I can send it to you.
Oh yeah, send it if you can. Or
Yeah, send it.
But I would be down to fucking wrestle. But I'm not calling Steve Huey out yet. Because I want to get through the roller coaster first. Because I am even more scared of Steve Huey than an actual roller coaster. But I respect you, Steve. I swear I do.
Did you see that video of this fool jumping off a freaking...
Yeah, with the trash can. Yeah, okay, see.
That's his thing.
This is the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I pulled it up, yeah.
Dude, so fucking bloody.
Yeah. That was the first match. He did a match after that, too.
Hey, I could be a fucking paramedic versus doctor. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
There's the gimmick right there.
That's his new character.
Or I can be the patient. Patient versus doctor.
You gotta be the patient for
What makes this picture even more grimy is that he's standing next to the urinal.
Yeah.
It's
It'd be funnier. There's like a trail of blood on the fucking urinal. Like he's pissing blood.
Home, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Honestly, like if I wrestle him, it's gonna be a fucking David Arquette and a Gage situation.
Probably.
Where we're gonna do a spot and I'm not gonna know what to do in that spot. I'm just gonna end up in a fucking coma or some shit.
Fuck it, dude. Shit happens.
But since we were talking about movies, there's a new show. I don't know if you guys have seen it or heard of it. It's on Hulu. I think it came out this year. It's called The Bear.
Oh, it's a show. I actually with the dude from Shameless.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch it.
Jeremy Allen White.
That's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like a... He don't look like that.
He looks like a Jeremy Allen.
He looks like a lip.
Honestly, so first episode, I'm like, this is lip. It even takes place in Chicago. No, kind of. But like once you get a couple episodes in, you're like, this isn't lip. Like this is the fucking chef. But dude, it's a really good show. Basically, like the whole premise of the show is he went to culinary school, like a really high-end culinary school. He started working for high-end chefs in their restaurants. At some point, I think he opened his own restaurant in like New York. And just, 5-star type of shit. His brother had his own little restaurant, a sandwich restaurant or sandwich shop in Chicago.
Dies, right?
He kills himself. He's like addicted to pills, I think it was, and then he just fucking kills himself on one of the bridge, like a famous bridge out there.
And leaves him, or he ends up taking over.
He leaves him the restaurant. So, and his whole thing is like, man, like first of all, this restaurant, he owes a lot of money. He owes a lot of people money. He wasn't paying taxes. And then, you know, his sister co-signed on it, so she's on his ass about, like, money and stuff. So it's, like, a lot of family issues, kind of like Shameless, but just more mature, I guess you can say. So he's just trying to turn it around, basically. He does go. He takes over. He hires, I don't know her name, but he hires her, and she's like, she's another really good chef. Just got done with culinary school, but she's trying to become him, basically. Like, she's on her grind now. She's new to the grind. But dude, watching it,
you have to start somewhere.
Low key, like, watching it made me want to, like, fucking sign up for culinary school. Like,
dude, I love cooking.
It is so
dude,
fucking cool.
Let's bring back
Food and liquor.
Culture Digest.
Oh yeah, we are Food and Liquor. Culture Digest.
Let's bring back Culture Digest, bro.
Dude, like, I'm so down. Can I yell at you though? Like the way they yell?
Yeah, I don't give
they
a fuck.
fucking go off. One of the episodes, dude, he goes off, and you feel like you're in that kitchen, and like you want to stay out of his way. You're not even there because he like. It's like kind of like watching Gordon Ramsay, but like times 1,000.
We can literally compete when we do it and see like who has better plating and shit.
So what we should do is one of us be like the main chef one episode, or the same episode, just we'll challenge each other. Like, I'll be the main chef and you're my bitch, and then for one meal, and then I'll be your bitch for the other meal, and then we'll see he can coach better or whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't care. I just like I liked it. It was good content. And then I don't know if you watched that video I sent you the other day, but like it just reminded me of that. And I was just like, dude, like I had a lot of fun doing that. I was drunk as shit.
That was a drunk goggles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but when we recorded Culture Digest, I was drunk.
Yeah, you were fucked up. You were fucked up.
Fucked up. It was literally my last day at my old job, and I had been drinking with all my old coworkers the whole entire fucking day.
If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I'm gonna link it.
Yeah, it's a good video.
It is a good video.
It was a lot of fun. And one time I'm just like I was just like talking by myself in the background.
Yeah.
You guys let me rant, but nah, it was a lot of fun. And those burgers were good.
Let us know if you want cooking videos from us.
But that also reminded me, so I've been watching, it ties into all this Logan Paul shit that we were talking about as well. But I've been watching this show called The Next Level. And it's the Gordon Ramsay fucking TV show or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And it's just trippy or whatever because like he had a show. Oh, he might still have it. Master Chef. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Yes, I used to love that show.
I used to love it too. But this one is like The Next Level, and it's crazy because he has like 3 different kitchens. One of them is like the most high end kitchen at the very top. It has like all the best fucking like
pantry,
everything.
Yeah.
It has no, not pantry. They're very limited on the pantry.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of like it's weird. Like it's weird that the show would work, but it's like almost like a hierarchy. So if you get in the top level, you have all the best appliances. You have like the best knives, the best cutlery, the best like ovens.
You don't have
everything.
to worry about missing
blenders.
anything.
No, you don't have to worry about a fucking thing. The middle kitchen has good shit. It's like your standard, like if you worked in a restaurant or something, or like a catering business. Mm-hmm. You have basically everything you need. You don't have top of the line, but you're good. Mm-hmm. You don't have to really worry about anything. And then the bottom level is the basement.
That's where you improvise.
You got dull knives. You got fucking like mismatching pans. Fucking you got 2 burners, old stoves, like straight up like kitchen stoves, not even like high grade like restaurant shit. So if you're at the top level,
what's it called?
The Next Level. It's a good show. Trust me. I'm still watching it. I was watching it before you guys, when you texted me that Pablo was home. I was like, ah, shit.
It's on Hulu. Huh? He has like a Hulu contract, I think.
Probably. I'm not watching it on Hulu. I'm watching it on like Tubi or something. But anyways, so if you're at the top, you get first pickings of all the fucking food, everything. So if like there's lobster, filet mignon up there, like you're getting the top of top. And then the Next Level gets it. And then the basement gets like slim pickings.
So you have to, the whole point is the one at the basement has to make the best out of the worst to get to the top.
Basically, yeah. And it's really interesting to see, but it's what was even more interesting to me is just like, it's like they're not just having like how Hell's Kitchen was all like professional chefs,
right.
Master Chef was like home cooks. Mm-hmm. Like this one has like, they're now like incorporating like social media cooks. Like people that have never had any like professional training, but like got like
They make like cooking videos online.
online,
Okay.
like Twitch or YouTube, or
Right.
fucking all that stuff, and like just like streaming cooks and stuff like that. And it's just like that's like a new thing now. And that's
How
like,
crazy would it be? Fucking, we make Culture Digest and we start getting a lot of views, and then he calls us for an episode on Next Level Chef.
There you go.
Oh,
bro.
that actually looks very cool.
It's a good show.
Is that how the set actually is?
Yeah. So that's the high end one. That's like the mid grade, and then that's the fucking basement.
Nice. They even dim the lighting on the basement.
Oh yeah, it looks like grungy as shit, dude.
I'm gonna watch that.
It's a good show. Generous
Next
second on
Level
Fox.
Chef. Dope.
But just crazy, just like how nowadays, like it's just like social media is such, like it's so incorporated in life. That's how
It's our life.
it's how
Like,
people make money.
yeah.
It's how people function.
You know, it's like I kind of wish we would have taken advantage, because we literally saw it go from nothing to everything, right?
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
our age saw it go from
didn't-
the start to
We
where
didn't
it's at
hop
now.
on the bandwagon
Yes.
and take full advantage of it.
I wish we would have, man, because
Well, whoever thought YouTube was gonna be anything more than like, because when
Just
it first
random
started,
videos.
it was basically like online funniest home videos when it first
Yeah.
started.
dude, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but like one of my teachers from high school, Mr. I, you remember him, Pablo?
Yep.
He really liked me a lot. I'm pretty sure I brought it up before, and he saw it coming. He's a smart guy. He gave us these flip cameras, right?
He gave you cameras.
They
as
were
part of
his.
class?
No, so it was me and two other. It was me, Ouch, and then another guy, or Louis. I think it wasn't Louis.
Ouch.
Gabe. It was Gabe, actually.
Oh really?
Me, Ouch, and Gabe. He gave us a flip camera. He's like, hey guys, like, I want you to. Well, he gave us two assignments. We were like his like TAs, but not really. You know, I had taken his class like for 2 years straight already. This might have been the third, and at this point, it's like I was just sitting there for an easy A type of thing. That was my mindset, because that was high school. One, I could never pay attention. I just never cared enough. I would ditch when I can, and then he had the idea, like, he knew vlogging was gonna be a big thing. He knew that like, you know, just videos in general were gonna be big.
He was just ahead of the game.
Yeah, big time. And I don't know if he's a big analytics guy. I mean, he was big into like computers, like repairing computers, fucking just software development, just all that stuff, right? And he knew, he had to know. And he told us, like, well, your first assignment is between the three of you guys, you're gonna build a website for the high school. And dude, we fucking slacked off. We're like building the shittiest fucking website ever. And then we still got an award
Like,
for
build it how? Like coding and shit?
coding.
You
Yeah.
took coding?
Oh yeah, we were coding.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I freaking coded the whole Illinois website too when I had it.
Really?
Yes,
I
it
didn't
was.
know you were into it like that.
At the time I was, but
It wasn't HTML though, was it? It was the other one, the CC.
yeah, it was a CC stuff. Yeah,
like
yeah.
the MySpace shit.
But dude, that shit, no, it was HTML. It was like it's
Oh,
legit
really?
own website.
You
Yeah,
knew HTML.
dude, it was complicated. But like you literally have to like, okay,
That was at the birthplace, because before that it was the other one, because everyone was using that shit for MySpace to make their shit all. If you knew HTML, then your MySpace was like fucking legit.
Uh-huh.
But if not, like everybody had that same basic one, and you would go in there and like change everything yourself.
Right,
or
right.
whatever. Yeah, but
So when I did the Illinois web, it's kind of going off topic, but I'll come back. When I did the Illinois, it's not off topic, just different. When I was doing the Illinois website, you literally have to like, you type in your code, and then your spacing is not right, and you have to type in more code, and then your spacing is too far, and you gotta, you know,
Yeah, you have to get it
It was
just right,
fucking
yeah.
crazy, and it was a headache. Do you remember that? But dude, most of that,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did the coding for Horrific Thoughts for like the first website. It was on HTML type shit. Yeah, that was a fucking hassle.
dude, YouTube was the fucking best. Like tutorial everything, and you know who got me to tutorials was fucking Enzo. So like with beat making, he's like, watch tutorials, and I would watch tutorials how to fucking slice and how to fucking
yeah, I
sample.
remember even when you did the clear frame
Yeah.
intro, you watched tutorials.
Yeah. I still do to this day. If I want to learn how to do something, I'll watch a tutorial, man. Which is like, now thinking maybe I should start making tutorials about fucking things too, because people need to know. Like people want to know. But anyways, so yeah, like making the website was a hassle. Like I would spend a fucking hour, 2 hours just for one single thing. You know what I mean? But man, that end product was fucking dope. It was fun. Like when you completed it, you're like, fuck yeah. Anyways, we got an award for.
You probably just didn't have the passion for it. Like you did it, and like you felt something, like you accomplished something, but it's not something you.
It was one of those things that I would do for myself and not for anybody else. Like you couldn't pay me enough money to fucking spend that much. Oh, you probably could. We're being honest. Yeah, everybody has a price.
That's true.
But at the moment, it was like this was for me. I didn't want to pay anyone to do it. I had the time to do it, so I did it, type of thing. But like if somebody would pay me enough to where I don't have to go to my actual job and do this, stay at home, fuck yeah, I'll work from home. But anyways, so we got an award for making a website for the school, which by the way was shit. I don't even know if we actually had the domain or it was just like just a fucking sample of the website that we had. I don't remember. And it was funny because we come back on a Monday and Mr. I is congratulating Gabe, and Ouch and I are like, the fuck? Gabe's like, oh yeah, we got an award for the website. He's like, we had a ceremony. I accepted the award. Dude, we're like, what the fuck? Nobody told us anything.
Damn.
You see Mr. I just plotting, laughing in the back, dude.
That fool got all the credit or what?
Yeah, he did. And we there would be days where we actually take time and actually fucking put in the work. Most of the time we just fucked off in class. I remember Gabe had
that was the point of electives in
yeah.
Well, it was just to fuck off.
I remember Gabe had like a burn on his hand and he had a blister and we fucking like popped it in class and it was like squirting. And we'd be way in the back of the class just laughing and like everyone's focusing on whatever.
It wasn't a total waste. That's where he decided he wanted to become a paramedic. Mr. Dr. Pimple Popper.
For real, dude. Anyways, I keep rambling. I just went completely off on this ramble just to say that like
one drinking those White Claw reviews, bro.
It's the fucking monster. It's finally hitting me. But he
it's that low carb, bro.
So he gave us he gave us a camera, a flip camera, which was
early GoPro.
It was early GoPro but vertical. So for whatever reason, everyone went on their vertical thing, maybe because of phones, and they're like, this is gonna be
because. Also, like on the iPhone too, like.
And this is like 2010.
There was no switch. There was no. Yeah.
So this one was straight up just stand up, right?
Yeah.
And it had to be the phones, and they're like, this is gonna be the new way of watching videos. Stand up on your. Well, now it is with TikTok.
It went back. Huh?
And Vine. But Vine came out a couple years after that, anyways. So they had this camera, and the whole point was, pull it out like a phone, pull it out, point and shoot in seconds. Short clip back in your pocket, right? Because it was all internal memory. There was no external memory.
Back then, it wasn't so much.
Can you pull up a picture of a flip camera?
It wasn't so much about software. It was more about new technology.
Yes.
So that's why. But like quickly, people started realizing like I don't want to carry something extra. That's why iPods and iPhones like it just became the same thing.
Right. So he was like, all right, so this is the goal with this camera. He's all, I want you guys to create weekly vlogs of the school life on campus, take turns, whatever you guys want to do. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a weekly vlog. We did not do a single fucking vlog. We would use it as an excuse to go out and walk around campus. We'd fucking walk in classrooms, just start recording like in random classrooms being assholes. You remember we had a security guard named we called him Debo. Because he had like a lazy eye, and he was big, dude, like Devo, and he rode his bike, like his fucking security bike. And we're like, hey, we're part of this, with the school, we interview just staff, students around the campus. Can we interview you? Yeah, so Ouch is doing the interview. I'm fucking recording. He's all, I'm here with Officer Debo, and he let it slip. He knows that they call him that.
Yeah, I remember those.
Just nobody calls him that to his face. And he's like, whoa, what did you call me? We're like, fuck. Like, this went to shit. But, like, we've gotten kicked out of random classes. Anyways, this is high school talk. Like, this is fucking years ago. But the whole point was he knew. And at some point, like, he just got frustrated with us because we didn't produce anything. And he's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I broke his fucking camera being an asshole to one of my friends. I was, like, in class recording him but talking shit. Basically being a bully. And he was one of my friends, and he was just having a bad day, and he snapped, and he threw, it might have been a book or something at the camera, and he cracked the fucking screen. or the lens, I should say. And dude, I hid it from Mr. I for weeks. Just hid it, and then he's like, "How come I haven't seen the flip? Like you guys haven't been producing anything?" And I'm like, "Oh, it got damaged in my backpack. Like here it is." He's like, "All right." He orders a new fucking lens, like fucking repair it, and didn't fucking do a single thing. And I remember I posted at some point, just for fun, I started recording like my own YouTube videos. I might have used that. I remember my dad bought us our own like version of a camera like that as well. And you saw it actually. You remember it? I don't know if you remember it, but we used it when we were together too. But in high school,
early on, there was a lot of iterations.
Yeah. In high school, I started recording just random ass fucking videos, and I have like an old YouTube channel with these videos.
Which you used to like recording a lot.
So I did.
Which I don't understand why you wouldn't have taken advantage of that.
I wish I would have. But like, again, man, I didn't care in high school. The problem was, it wasn't me wanting to do it. It was a fucking...
Hanging out with the wrong crowd.
No, it was just... yes and no, but it was just me. Like, somebody's... a higher up is telling me that I have to do it, so now I don't want to do it. Right? As opposed to me being like, this is a good opportunity for me. You know what I mean?
It's like me growing up. It's like I didn't want to have a dirty room, and I would wake up in the morning and be like on a Saturday, be like, oh, I'm gonna clean my room today, and my mom would tell me to clean it. It's like I don't want to do it anymore.
I did have a point where I realized like, damn, like during high school, we're like, damn, should have been taking advantage of this. Was when a random kid, acquaintance, I should say, I would say what's up to him every now and then. He comes up to me and he's like, dude, I saw your video on YouTube. Like, that shit is fucking funny. And he's just like praising me for this video. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like a random dude actually fucking saw it and liked it. And at that moment, I was like, damn, like it felt good, like getting that. You know what I mean? I was like, I should have been doing this. Like,
to me, that's how the podcast is a little bit, because like somebody that's not in our immediate friend group, like, is like, hey, yo, I watched the fucking podcast. Like, it's fucking funny.
Like when we had the band too, when somebody would, or when she repost, yeah. But at that point, it was kind of like a wake up, like, fuck, I should have been doing this, but it was just too late at that. Like, the teacher had given up on us. He just didn't. He just gave us.
He took away the opportunity.
He gave us an A. He's like, whatever, finish the fucking rest of the school year, which wasn't much left. We were seniors.
That's worse. He wasn't angry. He was just disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I wasted my fucking time on you guys. Like, he had a vision. We just didn't see it. He did, but we didn't. He just chose the wrong guys. Honestly, he picked the wrong guys. You want to watch the video?
He's like, Nestor, I thought you were cool.
I'll watch the video later.
I kind of want to watch it now.
It's kind of embarrassing and maybe pointless, but I'll look it up and send it to you.
I thought you were cool, Nestor.
Dude, I don't know. I do kick my own ass because, honestly, if I would have made videos like from then, those were the early days. YouTube days.
You know those schools now don't have those type of programs no more.
No.
They can't. This fool can't put another flip fucking lens on the budget.
No.
If I has to pay for that shit out of pocket.
Exactly. And he did. Oh, I don't know. He might have. I don't know.
Pay for it out of pocket in general.
Here, let me send it.
It's not like teachers make a whole lot of money.
Dude, it was. I know. I'm the reason we're all failures today. Sorry. But now you know why I'm always on everyone's ass about everything, because I see I'm like Mr. I right now.
Now you're Mr. I.
I see the potential in all of you.
You know what that is?
Huh.
You know what that is? That's the same thing like how like parents say like everything you put your kid or everything you put your parents through, you deal with as a parent.
Yeah.
So Mr. I wasn't your parent, but now you're dealing with everything.
So you guys need to stop being a Nestor and listen to me. All right?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Get out of here.
The fuck is this? Board crushers?
This is a video that.
Oh, this is you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This was produced on a flip?
No, because it's a little bit wider. I don't even know what it was produced on the one. I don't know. It might have been
The one your dad got you?
I don't know.
Hit play.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
We're in Canada. Canada, Mike.
Porky.
Is that Porky?
Yeah. I'm
Is that
gonna
Robert?
volunteer to hold this board.
Fucking fungus.
That's a karate. Make sure you get this.
Now I'll take the risk.
Make sure you get it. Get the whole setup.
Let's go. Making moves. I say you do it with their ass. Oh. Come on, amp me up. Twin. Yeah. Yeah.
This is so stupid.
Y'all suck at crushing boards, bro.
Okay. All right.
That's how you snap the ball.
Bitch.
Calm down, buddy.
That's me with Steve Huey.
Why did young Nestor have a deeper voice?
I don't know. My balls dropped and then they came back up at some point.
They sucked back up.
I'll bring some match. Hey, get your face.
Whoever's listening, like just listening, is probably like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Everybody loves Guido.
Everybody loves Guido.
Yeah, we used to call him a Guido. This is like Jersey Shore days, you know.
Damn, fucking Porky had no style back then.
He's got this fucking cell phone in the sock, or wallet in the sock. Oh wait, stop the music! Stop the music!
Oh yeah, we're gonna get flagged.
Forgot about that.
Yo, somebody pray for Porky because this fool had no swag.
None at all, man.
What is that haircut too?
That's the blowout, dude. That's a little taper blowout right there. So this was a random summer. Probably like summer before my senior year had to be. We could probably stop watching this now, honestly.
Do us all a favor.
I don't know what else I have on. I don't know what else is on this channel. Oh, fuck, that's scary.
Crazy eyes.
We're gonna put that on the thumbnail.
Just when you thought Porky wasn't gonna make an appearance.
He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna ban Evelyn from watching this. He's like, don't watch it.
Maybe I'll link this video too.
Damn, dude, that's funny. It was pretty funny, and then it got weird.
It's because we're watching it without the music, so it got weird. And then it's a little montage and recap of our fun day in the summer. So this is what we did before fucking social media. You know, we had fun in the summer.
Outside.
Where was Pablo? Probably working.
How old were you at this point?
He had
19 or something.
no
I think.
18.
What was your first job?
I was working as a mechanic at
Wait, were you already at? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you already in your apartment when this came out?
No, I don't think I was there just yet.
No,
No.
but this was close to it.
Yeah, that might have been like right before. But yeah, I was a mechanic at Mark Christopher. So I was working on Hummers and Cadillacs.
You got-
Really?
Yeah,
What?
You actually got that from the school.
I did.
Yeah. I didn't know you had that secret past.
Yes, sir.
Dude, Ontario was really good with like that's how Robert got his job. They were really good with
At Nissan?
yeah, right? I'm pretty
Really?
sure
Yeah,
because they were
the
good with
auto tech teacher.
yeah, the auto tech. So they had like a internship or scholarship program where one summer you go or you can tell us cuz you did it.
Yeah, it was basically like an apprenticeship. Like they would have you shadow like actual mechanics, but they would pay you.
Really?
Yeah. So, well, that's how I got that job. It was better because it paid a little bit more than minimum wage. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And that's how I found out I didn't want to be a mechanic.
Oh man.
You had to try it for yourself to
Yeah.
realize you didn't want to fucking do it.
Like it's cool, but it was like an outdoor shop. So I'm like, kind of not down.
So
in California?
Exactly.
if you had just everyone in their lifetime they can do this, right? And you know, so you cherish it and you save it. But if you had like one chance in your lifetime to go back at any time, you can go back yesterday, you can go back 10 years, 15 years, whatever, and you can change, you can tell yourself one thing, and you know for sure you're going to convince yourself because even at that time, you know that this is a thing that's in your back pocket. Like, I'm able to cash this in. You can't really cash it in as a child because you need to be fully developed to cash this in, right? But you can go back at any point in the lifetime, whenever you want, after you're, let's say, 21.
Around the time I met you.
When do you think you would, or how long do you think you'll hold that in your pocket? At one point, do you think you're going to cash it in, and where are you going? Like, where are you going to tell yourself something, or around what time are you, how far back are you going to tell yourself something?
26.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin.
Okay.
Invest in Bitcoin.
You're thinking, well.
And then sell before you're 20. No. Sell before you're 31.
Okay. Thinking wealth. See, I was thinking like this. To me, this is more long-term wealth, I guess. Because, I don't know, I feel like.
Oh, well, if we were going to start the podcast?
No, not I meant like the YouTube stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like going back, telling myself, like, listen to your teacher. Just this teacher. Fuck all the other teachers. Listen to this teacher. Fucking do it.
But that goes against what you said.
But
you said 21.
No.
You weren't 21 in
You
high
can't
school.
cash in until you're 21. But you can go back at some point and tell yourself. So I can be fucking right now, or when I had that realization that you know, like, damn, I should have actually cashed in on this. Then I can go back and then tell myself, and then let's just say it won't change too much about your life, but it will. You know what I mean? So for me, like, Bitcoin or something's a cop out. Like, yeah, you're not gonna worry about money again, but are you still gonna be depressed? You know, because you think money, money in reality, money.
The rest of my fucking life.
Money won't buy you all the happiness, right? It'll buy you things, but it can't really buy you.
Money
happiness.
don't buy you happiness, but it buys you everything else.
Yeah.
That's knowledge right there, bro.
I mean, it's facts.
I'm just kidding.
But you're still cashing in on the Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah.
At that point, what's your drive?
I'd probably still do the podcast.
But like, see, for me, this is fun because we have an end goal.
Yeah.
When you're just already financially stable, like, do you have an end goal? Like, do you already know?
This is fun to me. It's not fun.
No,
to you?
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I have fun, but I also have a businessman fucking standpoint of it, because
if we start making enough money to where you can live comfortably, you don't want to do it no more.
No, I do want to do it, but we have the end goal. Like,
He has that foundation.
yeah, because now it's my source of income. It's not in this, and when I stop doing it, then where's my income?
Exactly.
Yeah, but when you cash in on Bitcoin like that, your bank account is already like, you're paying for your grandkids, fucking your kids. You know what I mean? Like, you're paying for everyone to live comfortably, and you're including especially yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like, now, like, there's no more end goal. You know, now you're just
there is.
now you're
Because
just
then at that point we would be making it wouldn't just be Clear Frames podcast. It would be like Clear Frames Enterprises.
But-
and then we'd be creating more content.
But what if I'm like, yo, Lewis, like, yo, don't forget we're recording today, and then you'd be like, sorry, I forgot, I'm in my yacht.
yeah. You know, like, I don't want to today, because it's like, I don't know. I just feel like you're just okay. You don't have the drive anymore. You're wealthy, but still depressed. As opposed to, like, when you work for it, like when you work for the money, right? So you go back to when I'm 16. Now I'm grinding, posting videos every week, and every week turns into every day, and now every day turns into money, and then now I'm making lots of money. Now it's like, okay, I did the grind, right? When you go back to tell yourself, like, I'm going to go buy some Bitcoin and sell it at this time, you didn't really do the grind. You spent a paycheck on a bunch of Bitcoin because you know it's going to blow up, right? And now you're still depressed. You're still doing all this because it's fun, but there's really no end goal. You're still you're gonna be satisfied with no subscribers, no followers, because you're having fun, and because the drive for subscribers and followers is always, and we're being honest here, is because you want to be successful, and to be successful, or you want to make money, and to make money you got to be successful, this and that, right? But when you don't have that, I'm not saying we're doing this for the money, because I mean, we're fucking deep and we're spending way more money. We haven't made a single dollar. But yeah, we do it because it's fun. But also like or at least me personally, like I see us being successful with it, right? But like, and now I'm saying like you have the success already. So do you see yourself, or do you care at that point if you make money or not, or do you just care or you just want to do it because it's fun? Does that make sense without making it sound like
Yeah, because that money's not gonna last forever. So definitely you want to keep making more money.
Yeah, but
yeah. I feel like you're trying to tell me to go back in the past and tell myself not to be depressed.
no,
But it doesn't work that way.
I don't. That's not at all what I'm saying.
Or make better life choices.
He's just saying like how could you really enjoy like the process of growing this podcast when like you're already rich, you already have anything you could ever imagine because you cashed out on Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm just saying at that point, this is gonna be a hobby and it's not gonna be a fun grind. It's just fun, but it's not a fun grind.
Okay, what if instead of Bitcoin, I told myself to start the podcast earlier?
That works. It's the same thing as me, right? Telling myself to start YouTube early.
Okay.
Because
podcasts actually took off like a long time ago. It's just like
yeah.
It
was just so
honestly, I like even just to listening was late to the game. I was like, podcast.
I was too. I thought they were stupid.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dumb idea, and then it's like, no, we're making fucking $40,000 on an ad deal. Like, people are listening. We're getting this many downloads, and people have been doing this shit for years.
It's technically radio, but now it's like at the tip of your fingers. You can listen to it whenever the fuck you want, and it's like.
See, now I sound like the Scrooge, right? Because now I'm just talking money, 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 money. Like, but I mean, we say it all the time. We want this to be our full-time job. Like, and in order for it to be our full-time job, we need a lot of money because there's 4 of us that fucking do this shit, you know? So it needs to be 4 salaries, not just 1 for us to not work.
And then that's 4, at least 4. Like sometimes we have guests, sometimes we have people helping us out on the back end.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of people that are involved.
Yeah. So, but I like yours. Like, yeah, go back and tell yourself, like, start this now.
Yeah.
Because you're still going to grind. You're just going to grind earlier. And then finally when, like, oh, people are catching on, this is starting to blow up, you're already like, I'm backed up.
We're
like
pioneers.
Fucking, yeah, exactly. So.
Like, the podcast that I listen to, like, yeah, they started, like, back in, like, 2007 or something like that.
Yeah. It's crazy how far back it goes.
And they had a TV show. It was semi-successful. It was on AMC or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went on to, like, they stopped recording the seasons or whatever. They were like, oh, okay, you know, we're going to not continue with the show. And they still have Patreon, and they make money off of Patreon.
Yeah.
The other podcasts I listen to, they start off being, they were just talking shit on Twitter. It led to them, like, linking up together, making a fucking podcast, and led from podcast to having a show on Showtime.
And see, that's goals. Those are the goals I'm talking about. Like, you see those goals, so you're chasing them as opposed to not caring about where you end up as long as you're doing it.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
You need a little bit of everything sprinkled in there, right? You need the fun aspect. You need the goals.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like that.
How does it seem?
Like, in life, it just seems like it's like all you need is fucking money and do whatever the fuck you want.
Because it's true. You do. We need to work. If I don't go to work for 1 week, I'm behind. I'm
Donald
fucked.
Trump started a business from a small loan from his father, and he became president. It seems like that's all you need in this country, at least.
Yeah, I've never lived in any other country, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, I mean.
But I mean, it's more to it than that because, like, with all that money, if you don't even put in the grind, like, it's just money for fuck's sake because then you're just gonna fuck it off and now you're in debt and don't have shit to show for it.
Yeah. I don't know. Life sucks. It really does. But it doesn't have to.
Exactly.
Life
it
sucks.
doesn't have to.
That's the message today, guys. Life sucks, but it doesn't have to. That's the name of the episode. Life sucks, but it doesn't have to.
But speaking of life, actually, I have a pretty interesting. I didn't want to say discovery I made because Steph made this discovery, and she's like, you should talk about it because it is very interesting. She wants to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I wish Porky was here to give us his input because he'll have something
Stupid as heck.
He'll have something. He has a
That's
different
funny.
way of thinking, so he'll have something good to say about it. Like, we all have different ways of thinking. But essentially, what it is male contraceptive, right? It's something new to us, but it's not new to other countries.
Really?
And there's a reason why it's new to us. And it's actually not taking place yet, but we'll get to it. And then...
So it's been around forever. Just
not forever. It's been
but for a
around
while?
since the 1980s.
Bro,
It's a long time.
Yeah, it's been around for a cool
It's a
minute.
long
That's
time.
a while. 1980s.
Was
we're
that
22?
40?
It's
40
40
years?
fucking years, bro.
Yeah. So, which, by the way, if you're 40, you haven't really been around here that long. But
I can't believe, really, 40 fucking years?
yeah, well, 40 is like the new midlife crisis, right? We established the 80s, the average age for.
I don't know. I think mine was.
Kicking the
I
bucket?
think mine was my mid 20s. Like I think I had a quarter life crisis at one point, and now I'm in my 30s, and I feel like I'm living my best life, but not really because I'm fucking poor as shit.
Hey, any second of happiness you can get is good.
But I'm enjoying it a lot more than my
Exactly.
20s. I was very depressed in my 20s for what seemingly seems to be for no fucking reason.
You're aware that you're depressed now. I think is the difference. Back then, you were like, life just sucked. Now you're aware you're depressed, but you try to make the best of it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
can snap myself out of it a little bit more because I know what the fuck's happening. So I'm just
Yeah. So male contraceptive. Like I said, 1980. So basically, it started in India. This scientist, doctor, developed the world's first 100% success rate for a contraceptive.
100%?
100%. Everyone is always 99 point whatever.
9. Yeah.
100%.
They don't want to commit to the full 99.
Mhm. And basically what it is, it's a polymer compound. Again, like the last science talk, I'm going to read off my phone because what the fuck is...
I have some science talk I got to fucking...
What the fuck
read
is a
off my
polymer
phone.
compound? I don't know. But it's called...
Let me tell you.
It's abbreviated RISUG.
Polymer compound. The one in my car fucked up recently.
Yeah. It sounds like...
I need to replace it.
should get it checked. But it's a reversible inhibition of sperm under guidance. They just call it RISUG.
What you call me?
RISUG. But this doctor, so initially he wasn't even thinking of this, at least from what they say.
I feel like that's just science. Like people just discover shit on accident.
No, it wasn't discovered on accident. He was working, I guess, kind of. He was
That's
working.
science, bro.
He was
Like
working.
who was the first person to drink beer?
I
Like,
don't know.
Fermented all that shit. Like
I don't know.
think about it.
Poor person.
But he was working on new ways to develop. He was trying to develop a new way of how to filter water
Okay.
in India, right? And around that time is when the population in India just skyrocketed. So now he just fucking
They
said,
do have a population.
fuck
crisis.
it, I'm going to shift all my attention, all my focus into population control. So what he discovered was that certain polymers that you use to filter water can actually be used to filter sperm in a way, right? So you have in your, anatomy, you have the vas deferens, which is what carries the sperm from your fucking balls out, put it in simple terms. It's just a fucking tube that carries the sperm. So what he did, I don't know what this is, but he used a mixture of this compound called SMA and DMS. He put them together.
DMS, the same one that isn't that the shit that makes people like trip out?
That's DMT.
DMT. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
And what that does together, it forms a gel that basically would rupture any fucking little sperm cell that tries to get through it, right? So they did studies for 15 years. Like, that's a long ass time for studies, right? And this isn't like an FDA thing, because I think FDA is US only.
Yeah.
But this is like their own thing, or maybe just studies on his own. But they did it for 15 years. I don't know how many people like don't know, but it was 100% success rate. Not a single person had an unplanned pregnancy that was on this, right?
Because everyone died.
So the procedure is very simple and costs less than a vasectomy. It's basically how they do it
It's
is
an actual medical procedure.
yeah.
Okay.
So what they do is they do an incision on the scrotum, either right or left side, and then they give you an injection on the vas deferens where they inject the gel into it, and that's it. Then they sew you back up, and you're done. And it starts working within an hour, right? So vasectomy, I don't know if you're sore like a vasectomy.
I'm pretty sure you can't have
And then
sex for,
vasectomy,
like,
they give you
month.
like a while, yeah.
or 2.
And it's also reversible.
Yeah.
They just inject something that
Snip,
no,
snap.
yeah. But
Oh,
the
this
Rysug,
one.
the Rysug.
Oh.
So they do the same thing. They incision, they inject another compound that pretty much dissolves this gel, and then you're good.
The Sigma.
Huh?
Oh, what'd you say it was called?
Rysug.
Sigma.
Vecma?
Sigma dick.
Other things about Rysug, or like other key points, is that it has a lot or enough low pH that kind of helps like prevent the transmission of HIV, which is like, what the fuck? You're telling me that there's actual like possible, other than wearing a condom, that helps like with the prevention of it, which is fucking big. Like, and it all comes down to one of your favorite things that you like to say, which is Big Pharma. Right? So Big Pharma, they're the ones that are scared of this very cost efficient one and done procedure, as opposed to a female that has to do fucking pills every month or every day, right?
Every day.
Pills every day, or IUD every 5 to 10 years, you know. All this stuff that women have to go through, or even now males.
Which some fucking forms of birth control even cause like depression and other.
Well, it's fucking
shit.
hormones.
Yeah.
Like this thing on the penis is no hormones. It's literally fucking gel.
That shit that is like the what did you say? DMS?
Mm-hmm.
Is that shit that like occurs naturally in the body already?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like there's no like. Is there any like downsides to it?
Not
as
that
as far as they tested it.
Not that I
for
saw.
15 years, they would have had to find something, right?
Possibly.
Right.
I mean, at least nothing that they reported on the article that I saw, or the video that I saw.
Yo, but 100% success rate? I mean, come on.
What about swollen nuts?
What about them?
I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't have answers.
What if you want to ride a bicycle?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what my preceptor used to tell me. Look it up and then get back to me.
Wow.
But
wow, that's crazy.
now they're so Berkeley is actually working on bringing that here, and I think they're doing their own studies and stuff, and they're trying to like make the compound here, and they're gonna call it vasal gel, which sounds a lot better than whatever the fuck was it.
Sugar.
Something.
Isn't that a band?
Yeah, that is a band.
Sugar.
And the doctor's also working on the same thing for women now. So if like women want to do it, he's gonna have that too, which is gonna be less invasive for them. I think it's gonna go in the fallopian tube, so it'll be less invasive for them. And then
it's my favorite vacation spot. Just kidding.
But yeah, abortion rights. That's it. I'm just kidding. So if now I have a couple questions for you, from two of you.
Okay.
1, are you doing it? 2, would you do something else instead of this? Like if they're working on like a pill, right? Like male birth control pill, vasectomy. And I think that's it. That's all I had.
I saw a version of male birth control where you just like sit your nuts on top of the thing and it just like vibrates your nuts and you're good.
Yeah, another one is fucking standing in front of a microwave every morning for 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm down.
Fry your balls. No, but like
Lewis is on his Dwight shit. He's slamming books on
Yeah.
there. He's just dropping all kinds of shit on his balls.
I'm not against the vasectomy. I would get a vasectomy. I just don't want to pay for it.
I would rather do this. Like
I honestly don't think I can have kids though. If I'm being 100%, like I know every guy fucking says that. Like literally, I know every guy says that, but I really do not think I can have kids.
why?
You won't know until you try.
No, I would 100% do this one.
But
I think
I'm not against doing fucking. I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% success rate, and I don't get AIDS.
Plus, like it seems.
But I feel like this is gonna get. This is gonna be like the hydrogen-powered car.
It's a big pharma thing, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, like,
they're gonna nip that shit in the butt, or they're gonna like spread false like facts about it that it causes fucking nut cancer.
Yeah.
Like the main reason that this is never took off in the U.S. is because like men have to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Men have to do it, and 1, men have to do it right, and then 2, big pharma. They want They want to sell you a pill.
They want us to have AIDS, like HIV, because don't you have to be like on pills for the rest of your life?
It's like everything, like cancer. They say there's fucking a lot of studies that they found a lot of medications or treatments that kill the cancer, the cells or whatever, and for whatever reason, people are still dying every day from cancer. You know, same thing with any illness. People are still dying every day from certain illnesses.
What are we done with this, or do you have any more questions?
No. Well, would you do it?
Yeah, I mean, I would do that versus vasectomy.
Honestly, I think, and this is just not like kissing ass or anything, I think this should be more normalized than having a woman like do the whole fucking shit with their hormones. Like fucking with their hormones.
Even more normalized than abortion.
Yes. But still, like, women's need their abortion rights as well. Oh, yeah.
So. No, they shouldn't not have that option. But, like, if this is 100% success rate, this should be an option before even, like, birth control or abortion. Like, you know,
yeah,
there's, like
right, because, okay, what are some things that...
Because as of right now, the only option dudes have is condoms. And every guy will fucking tell you they don't like to fucking wear condoms.
Right.
Or vasectomies.
Right?
I don't want no one down there
I'm scared of a vasectomy. I mean, somebody's still slicing your balls open here.
Somebody got one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, they're common. A lot of people get them. But I'm just saying, like, I hear they're painful, or at least the aftermath is painful for a little while, which, whatever, suck it up, you know.
I heard you still, like, climax.
Yeah, you still shoot and everything.
Yeah.
You do. It's facts. Like, you still. Is
it just something that's being denied?
Yeah, it's just you're not shooting the sperm anymore.
Well, you said you still what?
So you're not shooting the little fucking spermies that are gonna swim up the fucking fallopian tube to the egg. No, you're shooting. You're still shooting something. It's just
shooting blank, son.
Yeah.
What are you shooting?
There's still ejaculate. I don't know what it is. I'm no fucking scientist.
So that's what I'm saying. Something's being deprived from that. That's not allowing you to have a kid or whatever.
Right. I don't know. I don't know how vasectomies work. Another thing, I don't know.
Yeah, fooling, you're in the medical field.
I don't know how this is gonna work because it says the gel kills the sperm. So I would imagine there's still something that's probably gonna come out. So regardless, I mean, I think you're still gonna, like you said, you're gonna get your climax. You're still gonna ejaculate, all that stuff. But you gotta, like, I wonder what are, like, there's always benefits and then there's always faults. I don't think faults is the right word.
Side effects.
Side effects, good and bad, right? So are we talking like weight gain, depression, ball cancer, just things like...
I'll say I got all that except for the ball cancer. I got weight gain, I got depression.
If you could be a professional athlete, what sport would it be?
Go ahead.
I think I would, like, because I wanted to try out for baseball in high school, and I feel like I should have.
Oh, so you never tried out for anything?
Nah.
Did you try out for anything?
I tried out for, remember with, I practiced with Raymond and Weddle at the park here when we went to Knott's. Did you go with us to practice, or maybe you just went with us to Knott's?
Nah, I just went to Knott's.
But freshman year?
Yeah.
It was freshman year. I tried out for baseball, but I was terrible. I'm not unathletic. I think I was, at least from the family, I was the athletic one because I'm the one that liked the sports. I wasn't the best, but I also wasn't the worst, you know, because I put in some effort. But now, like, talking about it now, I always said I always wanted to do soccer because I really have fun playing soccer. It's just a very fast-paced game. It was never boring to me. I can watch it all day. I can fucking play it all day if I had the fucking conditioning and strength for it, but I don't. But if I could just choose and say, like, this would be my career as a sport, it would probably be soccer or baseball. Soccer because I really enjoy it, and baseball because it's probably the least taxing on your body. Like, you can probably play a full career of baseball and maybe not have too many bad injuries.
Well, there's a lot of baseball players with my same body type. So
right.
I play baseball, bro.
But there's always injuries in sports, but I feel like baseball is probably like the least prone. Obviously, football is like fucking...
It's the least amount of running,
no
for
way.
Sure.
Yeah. And then soccer is probably the most amount of running.
I played soccer as a kid. I just don't have the drive for it. I just don't care.
Yeah. No, I like it. I just my dad, like I said, my dad never wanted us to really play sports because he needed our help, so that's why we never really tried out. High school baseball was more of a just me just going for it.
Sure, can use your help. Nah, I'm just kidding.
And then my friends were in the team, and they're like, "You should try out." I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll try out." But it just didn't work out that way. I think
I was
even think
never
they gave me
good.
a mitt.
I honestly wasn't. I just didn't have the drive for it.
I don't think I understood the sport. Like I obviously like
Soccer?
baseball.
I'm talking about soccer.
Oh,
I just
soccer.
never had the drive.
Oh,
bro.
Porky and I would play all the time,
Care.
but he actually played
I sucked.
for a team.
Same with skating. Like I sucked. I always sucked at skating.
I was bad at it too, but I still didn't quit. Like I would still just try and try and try. I
think with skating, I was just scared.
Oh,
I was scared
okay.
of getting hurt.
I kind of embraced it. Like I would see my friends roll their ankle. I'm like, I want to roll my ankle. Like it sounds stupid, but it's like a battle scar, you know? Battle scar. All right.
It's like how they would talk shit about the kids' boards were all like fucked up, but it's like they didn't even know how to grind.
Yeah, yeah. You literally just fucking rub it on the curb.
I wouldn't, but like if you would like fall off on the curb, it'd scrape.
Uh-huh,
So it's just,
yeah.
Anti-aging.
Is that a question?
I have no idea.
What does
That's
that
all
mean?
it says.
Anti-aging. Didn't we kind of go into
We
like
did.
somewhat of anti-aging
Yeah,
last?
we talked about it a lot.
Watch our last episode.
Was that
Carlos.
fucking Carlonga?
Yeah.
Damn, he hasn't been watching.
What's next?
He's trying to figure it out because I saw the other day he was at the barber's and he fucking cut off all his grays.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
I
I
saw that.
stopped this.
Yeah.
Drake is the best rapper of all time. Cap or no cap?
Cap.
Yeah, Cap. He's good, but he's not the best in my opinion.
Cap.
Is he in
See,
jail?
Porky
Is he in jail?
Why is he? No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
For what?
In a different country.
Drake?
Yes.
Drake.
Drake.
No, he's
The
not.
best rapper of all time?
Look up Drake. Look it up. Look it up. Headlines.
Bro, you're still 21 Savage got out already.
No, because people were talking about. They were like, "Oh, Biden needs to do what Trump did for ASAP Rocky," because apparently he got locked up in a different country.
Yeah. Whoa, wait. Drake?
Drake. Yeah.
Drake?
Drake.
I honestly haven't heard about that, and I feel like it would have been all over fucking
Damn,
social media.
I don't even like this fool's music. I don't know that shit.
Oh, but yeah, he has good music, but he's just not the best of
Are you
all
looking at
time.
the Pablo?
But
If it's not a first hit on Google, he's not in jail. Straight up.
well, it's just everyone asking the question if Drake was arrested in Sweden over marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, so probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's next?
Was he? What was the top answer?
I don't know.
Bro, I'm gonna look this up. All right.
Just look it up later.
Next question.
Look it up later.
I don't even know
It says no, Drake wasn't arrested or jailed in Sweden.
There you go.
trash.
You're gonna get sidetracked looking this dumb shit up.
Why is Leo's pen wiener small?
Steroids.
Suzu Yakovlev.
Next.
Would you guys get on a hair loss treatment if you were balding?
Nah, I would tattoo my whole head.
Oh, you would? You would
Yeah.
tattoo it? That's cool.
Yeah, same.
You would tattoo it too?
Yeah.
I want hair plugs
Really?
already. So I'm not balding back here. I actually have a full set of
Want me to
hair.
donate? I'll donate.
No, I can just get it from my own head. Thanks though.
I'll get it from my ass, bro.
No, I'm good. I actually got plenty on my own ass.
You'll get that curly. You get them.
You know
tight
what? I do
coils.
want your curly hair. Actually. Yeah, I would do it. I've been thinking about it. It's just a lot of money, but I want to see how deep it's gonna go. But because I'm getting that so it's receding.
It's genetics.
Yeah, it's receding pretty
Oh, man,
bad.
I got that shit.
But I want to actually do it and kind of fix my hairline. And I've always, since my whole life, I have like a little random just slit by the widow's peak, and I've always wanted to fix
Do you
that.
really?
Yeah.
I shaved my widow's peak off.
You do. I've noticed you always
Yeah.
have like a little.
I always saw my barber do it, but he never does it, so I have to do it on my own.
I actually don't. Mine used to look even way crazier when I had a straight hairline because it would like, whatever.
Okay, so there's also at least all right. At least you're like not embracing it, but you're dealing with it like a normal person
Mhm.
because of the big trend for a while, and I think that's what like made it pop off. And I recently saw it again, which made me like remember this. Is just like because I knew certain people that were doing it. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but we're getting the Edgar cut
Yeah.
specifically to cover up their balding.
A lot of people also do they perm their hair, and then because curly hair looks a lot better down on your forehead than like straight hair does, unless you like chop it up real nice or something. But for me, it's like I like putting product in my hair. I like having the side parts. I'm like, whatever, dude. I got a big forehead because of this receding hairline. I'm just gonna embrace, like I said, big brain energy. You know. No, 100% though. I do want to do it at some point. Yeah. But also, I'm not like depressed over my hair either. Like sometimes I get bummed about it, but it's like, the fuck else what can I do about it? You know. Good question.
Are the Barbie dunks a real shoe, and are they?
I haven't
Cotton
seen
or
that.
drip?
What
Barbie dunks. Can you look it up real quick?
Yeah.
Barbie dunks.
I know they're making a movie.
They're making a movie with
Ryan Gosling and
something Presley.
Margot Robbie.
Oh, Margot Robbie.
Who?
I always confuse her and that actor from My Name Is Earl. I think her last name is Presley.
Oh, they don't. I mean, I guess I know her.
She's older now, but like
she's way old
now. But like, I always have the image of her on My Name Is Earl.
Margot Robbie plays older people, but she's actually pretty young.
Yeah. I think she might be like around
She might
our
be
age.
younger.
So it's not
Oh,
an
you think so?
actual Barbie dunk.
They're just calling it the Barbie
They're
dunk.
just calling it the Barbie dunk.
Oh,
This is the triple pink.
those will make money. It almost kind of looks like a Air Force.
It's a dunk.
Yeah, it's a dunk.
It has a.
I think that'll make a little bit of money. I mean, if you like a pink shoe, it's a good shoe. It's not bad.
Alright.
Not a bad shoe. It's a cop if you like a pink shoe.
Would I buy it? I don't know. Would I wear it if somebody gave it to me? Probably.
I wouldn't wear it. It's just not my jazz, but not a bad shoe.
I would get it for the resale.
I like dunks. Dunks are cool.
Costco pizza, Domino's pizza, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's, which is better?
Out of those,
It's Costco, bro.
for me, it's Domino's.
For me, it's Papa John's.
Really? You turn your back on Pizza Hut?
Oh, Pizza Hut. I haven't been a Pizza Hut guy for fucking like.
When I first met you, you used to love Pizza Hut, bro. And you always say
Yeah.
it was the wings, but you would always order pizza too.
Well, you have to order pizza if you're
No,
getting
you
Pizza
don't.
Hut. Yeah, you do.
You could have just gotten the wings.
Nah,
no
you're
one would have
tripping, dog.
judged you.
No, I just get too much heartburn from Pizza,
Pizza Hut pizza was always too much bread for me.
I get too much heartburn.
Domino's was tight because I like the way they season their crust.
I don't care for it.
I like Domino's
Costco's
thin
good.
crust.
Costco is good. It's just too greasy.
Yeah.
I liked Papa John's for like the longest, but
Papa
it
John's
was
is good.
overpriced.
It's yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm a Domino's
their
guy.
garlic bread was good, but Domino's is like right price. Like
Have you
price
tried their
point,
thin crust?
I'm not a big fan of
Bomb.
thin
I
crust.
love thin crust
Alright.
pizza.
I like my carbs.
So we each chose somebody different.
No, I think wait. What you said, Bubba?
Papa John's.
Really?
Yes.
You prefer it over?
Mm-hmm.
I would go Domino's. I'd agree
Yeah,
with you.
Domino's. All right. Is that it?
Best concert you ever been to?
Concert.
Have heart. Simple answer.
Would you consider that a concert though, or a show?
I mean, I think
I
same
mean, it
shit.
all falls into the same
Same
thing.
shit. I've never been to a
even
concert.
still, every artist, even nowadays that you ever saw, Have Heart was still the best one.
Yeah, it's just a different energy. I have never felt like an energy like that.
Okay, I see your Have Heart. I was gonna say I never saw Have Heart, but I did. I saw him in Sound of Fury. But I'll take your Have Heart.
But did you saw Reunion Have Heart, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take your Have Heart, and I'll raise you Fiddlehead.
Actually, Joyce Manor was cool too.
I've seen Joyce Manor.
Joyce Manor was
times.
fun. But like, if I guess concert.
Or I would say Rolling Loud. I would say Loud and Fury. Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud was actually pretty fun. I went by myself.
I don't know if I've ever been to like an actual concert, right? Concert's like a stadium type
Well,
of
Rolling
thing.
Loud is a festival.
Yeah. So like show would be Have Heart, and then that was I talked about it plenty of times. The last California show went before they came back, and then like concert. I think I've only been to one, and it was probably Bourne's. I think it's the only concert I've ever been to, like stadium type
I've been
thing.
to a couple. I saw not the Strokes. I saw the Arctic Monkeys. Saw Lana Del Rey. What other concerts? That might be it. I've been more festivals than I've been concerts.
Yeah, same. But the Bayside show was dope. I saw the acoustics.
Ooh, I want to see. Oh,
It was
yeah, I like
fucking
to see
dope.
Bayside. I want to see Bayside.
Thought Fest in October.
Yes, sir. You guys ready?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know any of the artists there, but
Sugar Free.
ready for the hangs.
Sugar Free.
Far side,
Far Side.
from the far side.
I like a couple Far Side songs, but never listened to just the.
So is it
What's the
just
name? Far Side?
it's the same thing, they just spell it differently. So is it just members of the Far Side, but it's not all
I
of
think
them?
it's
so
a
they
member,
change the
right?
name?
I have no idea.
But I'm pretty sure they're probably performing the same songs, right?
I would imagine.
Oh, if they're performing the same songs, then yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, next.
Name a time you had. Whoa. Name a time you had your family's back.
The time that this is funny. The time that you gave me a sack of weed, and you said, "Go flush this in the toilet now," and I ran to the bathroom and I flushed it. I didn't even question it. I just flushed it. I don't even know if I knew what it was at the time. I had to, and I flushed it. I went back to the room, and literally like fucking a minute later, my dad barges in the room and he starts rummaging through like all our drawers and all our shit.
You came through that day, boy.
Yeah.
That was a fat sack
shit.
too.
It was a fat sack.
Was it?
Yeah.
But it probably was stress at that point.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
But
had to
it
have
was
been,
like a
right?
Ziploc filled with it.
Dude, it was packed. Like packed. And I flushed it all down the toilet.
Good times.
What's
was
up?
probably-
What was the story with
It
that?
was probably all stems and seeds and shit.
I don't think I've ever asked you. Even after the fact, I don't think I asked you. I kind of just kept quiet and let it happen.
Well, that's just the time when everything blew up with my dad. So I knew he was just gonna start going through my shit.
You just knew.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, dude, dump it. Can't have that.
Literally, I shit you not. Like a minute later, he barged in the fucking room. That shit was fucking clockwork, man. It was
How'd you
perfect.
manage? Wait, like you heard your dad come home and you were like, "Hey,
No.
flush this."
No, well, we got into it, and like, it was just all bad, right? So I already knew, like, I kind of know how he works. So I was like, this is gonna go through my shit. So just right away, I had to tell him, this, like, yo, you gotta do some shit.
I remember he walked in. He like opened one of it was like the clear plastic drawers, right?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
He
where
opened
it
one of the
was.
drawers. He's just like, he grabbed it. He's like, go flush this. I'm like, no fucking question. I'm like, all right. And I go to the guest bathroom, and I go flush it. Oh man,
Good times.
good times. You ever back your sister up like that, or she ever back you up?
More me than her. She was a fucking bad kid.
Oh
Not
yeah.
even bad kid, just bad teenager, bad adult, bro. I definitely found bricks of weed in her fucking closet from her boyfriend that she was dating at the fucking time and shit. I didn't say anything, but yeah.
Sure. I mean, you back me up all the time.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
this day.
Like she was like
The
she was
infamous one is the one I've always told about.
the fight
The fight.
with
Yeah.
you and Chef.
Yeah.
Not with you.
Oh,
not you and
yeah,
Chef
yeah.
fighting, but you guys like they stole the
Yeah.
camera.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and you and Chef ran into him and beat the shit.
I mean,
out of him.
anytime
The
I
cops
was
showed up.
anytime I was in any kind of fucking pinch, he's the guy called, you know, and with no fucking question, he's like, all right, I'll handle it. Just older brother shit. But I never created a hit list like, hey, this guy looked at me funny.
Kill him.
Get him.
Finish him. Mortal Kombat mode.
Yeah. Any more?
That's it.
All right, cause I'm done. I'm fucking
Yeah, it's
cooking
hot.
in here, dude.
For real.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
It's 1547
What?
military time.
It's not 1547. That's
7.
347. It's 2230.
It's 10:30.
2230
Oh.
military time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Tripping,
What's
dude.
15?
3.
3.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, it's 1547 somewhere. Thanks for listening. Fucking love you guys. Road to 100. If you're not subscribed on YouTube yet, please do. Just look up Clear Frames Podcast. Will pop up.
Yo, we have a lot of people that I know that watch us but haven't subscribed.
Why? What
I
are you
don't know.
doing? You have a YouTube channel.
Just
Everyone has a
subscribe.
YouTube
How
channel.
hard is it to subscribe? Or even just if you're watching the video already, just hit the thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up, but if you're not subscribed, hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah.
And if you want to know when our episodes come out, hit the little
Or
bell, the
even
little
if
bell.
you don't want to, like I don't think YouTube notifies you like that.
If you hit the bell, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get notified.
But if you don't know, every Thursday at 10 a.m. Western time or Pacific, whatever
Western
the fuck they
time.
call it, and
10
then that'll
a.m.
be
Western time, that'd be
1 p.m. Eastern time.
No. Oh yeah.
Come on, bro. You just told me 15:47 is 10. I'm not gonna listen to you with. Peace.